to this segment of our program. Today, Saturday, the 11th of May, 2024, and we're bringing to you exciting moments with the ex-students of JIKEJEM Technica, ENIET. And we have the president, the Jones, and we also have the financial secretary, Bruno. Both of them are going to unveil what they have for us as it concerns ex-students of JIKEJEM. Yet, and today we welcome in Mr. Jones and Mr. Bruno. Welcome, Oko and beyond. Gwi ke jung so ko and beyond lake free line vin luna sene si se wun lot of jom se yo te ji re ne fi men ndang wa lo lo nyet we re se ji katen fi kokte le ne slu ne ye lu ne kim no lewe su ge lo man chan dang wa la fen ye lu ji ji jem fe di na ka tu ka fo ka kin ka non kin fen igele wun lo Jones lo kokte se gwi ne we se nyak te kwa en ke we se lo nyak te kwa job ge ye lo sung ne ye yensen ka le ke ge kana lo lu ku mu kwa lo ne enja man ele won lo Bruno na tracing le lo fon we lo en kile ne eten essence better leak free line vin ka in a week con in oko and beyond. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and now we're going to ask Mr. Jones to tell us more about him as the president of ENIET JIKEJEM Ex Students Association. Welcome on board.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much for bringing us live here in Uku in Focus. I think it's a privilege for us to be here this evening.
Uku and beyond.
We are the ex-students of ENIET JIKEJEM Ex-Student Association. So it is a pleasure and a privilege for us to be here this evening to share with you, to share our vision and our dream. And thank you for being there at this precious time to sacrifice your beauty study to be here to follow us this evening. Thank you very much, sir, for bringing us here to this prestigious platform.
Thank you and welcome to Oko and Beyond. We also have the financial secretary, Yembun Bruno.
Thank you very much. I am really by name Yeboin Bruno, an ex-student of ENIET JIKEJEM, and at the same time, the financial secretary. We are here to project the image of ENIET JIKEJEM and our intention toward the institution to the Oku online and beyond. And we just believe that today, those who about the institution, its existence, as ex-students association and their aims, we will by the grace feed them with information that they can now have at the back of their mind as we prepare against a gathering which we have in some couple of months ahead of us. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And we go back to Mr. President. We know the load is on your head, and you're going to reveal to us a lot and give us a background of this ex-student association, its creation. When was this created, and how far has it gone? Seems like the internet connection with the president is giving him hard times. To Mr. President, are you with us? Okay, if the president is not with us, good enough, we have the financial secretary. So let's go on with the financial secretary as the president can regain connection. Mr. Financial Secretary, we will want to know about more about ENIET, the creation of it. When was this association?
Thank you very much. Like I said before, we are the ex-students of ENIET JIKEJEM Ex-Student Association. And before I go into that, so I would like to talk a bit to give a brief history about GEET JIKEJEM. So ENIET, hello? Yeah, I'm getting you. It's like the network is dancing. I said before I go ahead, I would like to give a brief history of the school.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, you can go ahead.
Network.
The network is so the president was about to give us a brief history about the school. So if he's back on the network,
Wow.
then it's time. Yes, we can hear him. So someone has already asked a question about when was this association created. So Mr. Financial Secretary, you can go ahead while the president comes back to give a brief history about the school. When was this association
Oh,
created?
oh, the association I was created around the 5th of May 2019. That is, first of all, it was created through the WhatsApp platform, which enabled the first batch that just left the school in 2018 to share ideas, salute each other that we had never met since we left the school, and that is where the creation of the ENIET JIKEJEM ex student association took its root. After that, we started holding meetings online, and we started discussing about a convention where everybody can meet as we discuss ideas, put together ideas to foster growth in G3TC JIKEJEM. That is in terms of development. And after our discussion, conversations through the WhatsApp forum that was created around mid 2019, we were able to realize the first General Assembly that took place in Yaoundé, which was a remarkable one so far. And from there, the existence, the association has been in existence since then up till present, since 2020, which we met facially in Yaoundé till date 2024. It means it has been existing for 4 years, and this year again we are about to have another convention, which is the third convention. The first one was in Yaoundé, the second one in Bafoussam, and the third one this time around has been scheduled for Yaoundé. So we are really the die-hard students of GTTC JIKEJEM Uku. That is why we are always geared at putting in our little might to see that we take ENIET JIKEJEM to another level with what we can provide for the school. And we have the love for the school. That is why we are in the existing association. And one good thing about the association is it is not just limited at students who left the institution in 2018, which is the first batch probably, but it is open to all the batches. Once you graduate from the institution, automatically you are added into the ex-student association forum, and you become part of the association. That is how we operate, and that's how we've been existing. Thank you very much.
Okay, we'll notify that when talking, yes, your camera, if you can keep it at that position, that will be good so you don't move it around so we can be seeing you. That position is perfect.
All
Thank you for
right.
bringing in the existence. So you guys have been there. And we're going back to the president. I see he's back. He was giving us a background. What is ENIET? Sometimes we see it's just written there, ENIET. A lot of people do not know what it stands for. What is this institution about? Mr. President, give us a background of ENIET JIKEJEM.
Okay, thank you very much. To continue from that end, I think ENIET is the acronym of Government Technical Teachers Training College, and it is the short form of that appellation. And to give a brief history about this institution, GTTC, which is Government Technical Teachers Training College, was created in 2014 by decree number uh, 2014, class PM, class 29, class 39. It actually opened its doors on the 28th of September 2014 with 145 student teachers. And these 145 student teachers were further divided into six departments, that is six options, which we have the building and construction, we have the carpentry and joinery, we have the electricity, we have the accounting and management, we have the home economics and office automation, automation and administrative communication. Those were the six departments that this institution started or opened with doors with. And so far, since the creation of this institution, Government Technical Teachers Training College, from the date of creation to date, has harbored three directors. With the first one, we had Mr. Mongong Otto, who was the pioneer director of the institution, which finally handed to Mr. Wambong Thomas, and presently today the operating director is Mr. Stefan. And ENIET JIKEJEM, in terms of its location, is located at the slope of Kilum Idim Mountain in Jikejem Uku subdivision and Bui division of the Northwest region. And talking about the environmental location of this institution, GT positive is characterized, the environmental is characterized with two climates, which we had the rainy season and the dry season. And for more indication, the rainy season comes from March to November and the dry season from November to March. And since its creation, ENIET JIKEJEM has had at the total enrollment of 129 student teachers. The environment for this institution, which is found located in JIKEJEM, is very calm, good, quiet, and conducive for learning. And the people in this environment are so good and so welcoming. So that is the brief history I can give you for now about Government Technical Teachers Training College, JIKEJEM. Thank you, sir.
Thank you for that intro on it. And we know that the teachers in technical, and you say there are like six departments. And so far, so which department did you graduate from?
Okay, I did my graduation in the Department of Building, Construction, and Reinforced Concrete.
Okay, good. And the financial
that is
secretary.
The building, construction, and reinforced concrete. That was where I did my graduation in.
Okay, thank you. And the financial secretary is also from that department?
No, I'm a graduate of the electrical power system department. That is electricity.
No, it's from the electrical.
Okay, so we have building, we have electricity. That sounds good. That is a good combination of a structure. So we're talking with people here with a broad mind about how the technical field goes. And before we dive into what your ex-students are doing, we want to find out too about, because this is another forum, because what you're saying, it shows that that institution is good and the environment there was calm. You ate a lot of good potatoes there. People there were friendly. So who can enroll in this institution? Like a student, if you want to be a student of ENIET.
Okay. I think to answer to this strategic question is a very strategic question. I think the first and foremost, everybody who has graduated from ENIET JIKEJEM can enroll as part of this platform. And I think equally the entire Uku community can equally be part of this platform, because they are actually the mothers of this institution. So they are hosting us, so they have the right and the privileges to be part of us. So we can't exempt them to be part of us, because we are living in them and we are actually being impacted in that community. I think the community has done so much for us, so they cannot be exempted away from this platform. So this platform includes both the teachers that have graduated from the institution and the Uku community itself.
Okay, so if we may ask, like, how many ex students from this institution are part of, how many so far are you people having? Like people who really went through that school and they're part of this association of which you are the president. Are they only in Yaoundé, or what other areas? Is this still acting like a branch, or is already a national?
Okay, sir. I think as of now, I can say. So please, can you come with your question again, sir? I've not gotten you well.
Yes. So far, how many ex-students from ENIET are part of your association? You as a president.
Okay. I think concerning our enrollment, as of now, we are 141. We are 141. So we have an enrollment of 141 ex-student teachers that are in our platform that we are operating right now.
Okay, so you having like a headquarter? Is this like still the national body of it, or there are other sub areas, or you're still looking at it from a global, like including all the 10 regions? Are all these people found in the same location, or they are scattered where they are teaching? Financial Secretary, if the president's network is
okay, I think for now we are actually. Okay, so to answer to this question, I think as of moment we are actually operating as a national group.
Okay.
Reason being that we actually intend to make it in sub branches. For instance, like we are already created a branch, which is the Yaoundé branch, and we are actually looking for strategic environment where our colleagues, our mates are found, so that we can create a sub branch in that area. And I think that one of the main reasons which is killing us today is because of the crisis. But for now, we are actually operating as a national platform.
Okay.
And
good, and that's a good initiative.
The moment
yes.
It is only the Yaoundé brand that is existing. That's the first brand that we have
okay. Thank you for that. And now we're going to ask you really pertinent questions about, you see, when people gather around, they form an association. This question can go either to the financial secretary, if there's network issue, or to the president. When people form associations like this, the first thing we ask is this association registered? Financial Secretary, is this association registered, or the registration is still in the making?
Yeah, thank you for the question. The association is not yet registered, and equally the registration is in the process.
Okay, so because people need to know details like this, and the good thing is you're working towards registering this association to make it great, to make it big. So people come in with confidence and knowing that what they're doing is actually something that is growing. And it's been 4 years, and you're saying due to some hitches, things are dragging. And the mission of this association, you people come together for 4 years. What do you people want to give back to ENIET? What do you actually want to give back? President or Financial Secretary, you can go ahead and pick it up.
Okay, thank you very much for the question. For the past 4 years, we have been converging through the social media, physically. In short, we have a handful of package to hand back to our mother institution, ENIET JIKEJEM. And I want to think that the gesture, we began it ever since. For the past 4 years, we've been donating writing materials to our younger colleagues that are writing capiet. We supply them with pen, pencil, and other things. And we are thinking of more great things let me not let the cat out of the bag, because we have something very, very important and very, very wonderful, which, if by the grace of, or at the end of the day, we can successfully achieve that, it will be a landmark in that particular institution. And I believe through that, we can gain more attention in the public. I mean, we can gain the attention of the public. And why not the Oku people who are out of the country and even within the country that does not know the existence of this our great association. We have really, the envelope is full, and we have to start dispatching, reducing the size of the envelope.
Thank you. When the financial secretary speaks, therefore everything is in the coffers, and you don't want to let the cat out of the bag. You talking about great things coming the way for ENIET JIKEJEM, and we don't know if the president's network is stable, but if he has something to add to, because this is the bulk of the information. What brings you people to this stage is the love for ENIET, and now you just mentioned that there is a lot in the coffers and in the bag to let the cat out of the bag, and you have been providing pencils, help pens for the capiet people so they can use to prepare for their examination. Okuo as no line in lone down while ye luna jikijam. Yes, if we for a year, dintum carry any war in the toffer. Dinner in a lufen nakatuka follow Babe Jones in a nyak in a kumukwa. Nelo Bruno in a sumnen fen. Guns affect the she where as no say kung and yet yet and again the chia for chia yenere lunante Louis no Louis Junga chiandang while ye for free so Louis don't a teacher so leaning in a kick and chinting in. Cần chính thức cái tiền luôn ấy kim luôn xe này sẽ phô chia ngoài là giảm từng ghi lê luôn đào ngoài phô cái này kia là sẽ free sẽ kia là cái mi sẽ đủ lê à gần sự luôn lê này chia ở vía cái này cái non fan sự luôn lê này cái này quý fan này bà tên luôn fan này sẽ có bị tiêu sự vấn cái luôn lê cái anh quý so cái anh quạt cái anh quý so sẽ phô sẽ nhẹ jikejam sẽ luôn kia. Mr. President, we are back to you, and we see that your network has been a big trouble, but thanks for the backup with your financial secretary. And he was telling us about a lot in the pipeline for ENIET, and we were saying like what really brings you people to talk about this. What is it? He has explained about pens, pencils to CAPIET students. And Mr. President, we're coming back to you. Like, what is really driving your attention towards ENIET JIKEJEM? His line is still really bad, and we will go on with the financial secretary. Mr. Financial Secretary, so is there a project that you want to talk about specifically? Though you just mentioned that there's a lot, you don't want to let it out of the bag. You want to surprise us. Seems like everything is already ready. Or is there a project you envisage?
Yeah, I thank you very much. Should I say there's a project? Yeah, there's a project. You know, the world today is digitalizing, and the development of an institution does not solely depend on the government, or is not solely the responsibility of the government to develop an institution. We have also seen it, we also deem it necessary that in one way or the other, we should
Okay.
put in our best in
Okay, sir.
one way or the other
Okay,
to see that
thank you very much.
to
It seems
hello.
like your
I'm
president
sorry
is
that my
coming back.
network is not really the best
Okay,
this
you
evening.
can go ahead. Yeah. Mr.
Hello.
President.
I think
Mr. President, if you're there, you can just pick up from the last question that you were able to gather, because your financial
okay.
secretary,
Thank you
yes.
very much, sir. sorry that my network is really dancing. It's not really the best tonight. I think if we are here today, it's because we have a heart to serve
Okay, again, the president, his network is not permitting him to let the cat out of the bag. With the financial secretary, we're going to push you further. So you're going to talk all for the association, which is good. This shows how collaborative the association is working because had it been it was just the president sitting on the platform, we could have been having a lot of lapses in information.
Exactly.
With the financial secretary sitting there, when the financial secretary is in the house, we know that the meeting is all in good shape. Again, Mr. Financial Secretary, you may want to add from where the president almost started about the force towards coming back to ENIET to give back to the people. It's a good thing for people to reach out, and you're talking about support that may come from every other walks of life, every region around the globe. And with that, it shows that there is something you're initiating, maybe like a project, maybe like something is going on. Is there something in the pipeline or any appeals towards this institution or some factors?
Thank you very much. As I earlier said, actually, there should be something in the pipeline. Taking into consideration the lifestyle we experienced while in school, we were expected to be updated in the teaching field while even in school, but it was rather unfortunate that because of some lapses, that we were not exposed to some digital teaching materials that could update our skills. We were not brought up to that level. And we, the ex-student union, we have also seen it that in the field today, the teaching system is changing from the traditional teaching method, or what should I say, things are becoming digitalized. We are working on assisting the school with digital didactic materials, so that at least when training up other teachers through this particular institution, they can use the materials we have supported them to bring them up to the task of of the task of a required teachers of the present generation. And secondly, we also know that all of us, we need to be fine. We desire good health. One of the things that made us to come up with the idea of creating this particular association is to support ourselves in terms of trouble. Maybe somebody is sick, a teacher, we hear a teacher is sick, or whosoever is sick that is linked to ENIET JIKEJEM in one way or the other, we lay our hands and we say we can support you, maybe to rescue you in one way or the other. So we just have more than a lot. We just have more than a lot. It's only time may not permit us that we can enumerate everything we have as far as ENIET JIKEJEM is concerned. But those are the few I can bring it up so that we can understand certain things as far as ENIET JIKEJEM and its project they are concerned.
So what you're saying is you're talking about something as digital systems or technology. You were not exposed to certain things. If I may grab a little
Yeah.
bit, you're talking about how to take ENIET JIKEJEM to another level where the students they are equipped with computers or with some new technology, which means that there is already I'm already trying to like steal the brain and bring it out there, though you're trying to keep it within. So is there something like a project that you guys are writing or like a fundraising coming up in order to start gathering some funds towards realizing this project, because it sounds like a huge one, because equipping a center with computers, with other devices, like it's no more in let's say in carpentry, people will just have to plane the wood with machetes and all those things, but you want to do something great. So which of these levels, is it electricity or just to stand and talk and things just happen? So which are the sectors that you guys are looking towards? If the president is back, he can just shut you down the financial secretary and just go on. You know, he has the he's the head of everything. So just keep going. When the president starts talking, you just mute.
All right, all right. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. As I earlier said, the cat can not easily be let out of the bag, because when you are working on something, it's not always advisable you let the cat out of the bag until you attain your goals. Actually, without withstanding, I will still answer your questions. The issue here is, in the teaching world, we are no more teaching traditionally. We use digital tools.
Yes.
When I talk of digital tools, we should be thinking of something like the digital tools like computers, projectors, and other things that you can use in digitalizing the any lesson you are ministry. So we, the ex students association, we are working on supplying the school with some of these digital tools. And actually, we're not writing a project, we are strategizing on fundraising. We have started with the internal fundraising that is within us, the ex students. We want to see what we can raise, and after we have examined what we have raised from internally, during our convention, we will now launch an external fundraising which will involve invitees and other well-wishers. They support us. At the end of that particular fundraising, we can now see if we can realize our project. But the whole issue is we don't know. We don't know how possible it will be, but we believe that as we have started already, we are going to run to the end by succeeding what we are planning for.
When is your convention coming up?
29th of July 2024 in Yaoundé.
Okay, so we knowing that 29th of July 2024 is set. Do you know the venue already, or that is still in the making?
Oh, the venue is oh, sorry, it just went off my mind. I'm sure when the president comes online, he will better maybe put it up.
Yes, so that thank you for bringing it that one, and that is so important. So July 29, we shall be seeing what the ENIET X students will be raising, and that's a good start for you to first of all know what you can afford, then you know what you can ask the public to support you with. And from what you're explaining, you guys really in there with the love for that institution. You must have gone through hard times there, but you do not want that to continue. You want those who are coming out from there so they don't go to the town and look at things from a different perspective. Sometimes you want to summarize, put this in the dialect, in the sense that in a team fan learning, in a suige, in a fin down fan. No le lune, and a green yakan, a we fict and saying it, name it Jimakela we. So lu in law for eating to Chinabe, Yangam no wet and lune, as I win and farm Jackmalewe, I'm a witom. Jackmatene team layer, a caname, my gun, is Yaka young, the Lisa will have two. So len and a kishis and nege, we are looking fin down while fanning yet. Yelune, up the free for ne, Abney free be yarn of team abuse wingers, I said, Sakale. Computer we key can be keen. Yellow names of face a kege, yes a kege, le GSN 8 and the Casa Egyptian bands as a fan. Jaluga Bondu Jiran, or Yano team car, capture Makui, Canusani. So thank you for that explanation and your fundraising. We noted is July is coming up for everyone to come in, and you're inviting everyone to come, sons and daughters of Oko and out of Oko, to join you in this gesture. Are you also in contact with the principal of that institution as far as this association is going on? Do you ask for their inputs on things that you think that they need currently?
Hello, is the president, has he come on so that I will know if I
Yes,
can intervene?
you
He
can
has
keep
the floor.
going. Once he comes on, as I said, when he comes on, you're just going to pick up from everywhere and just start going. So keep talking while his network
All right,
is.
thank you very much. One good thing about this association is the executive body of the association. They are smart. I don't know how I can compare them as to, but we are very smart as things are, as things are concerned. And the president is a kind of a person who does not operate as an island, but he does his things in collaboration with people around him. As far we got involved the entire staff of the institution to be part of us so that we can be flowing together. By so doing, you get new, fresh, more experienced idea on how to keep the group alive financially, materially, and otherwise.
Very good. And we can see practically that the president didn't come to this platform by himself. He came with you, and now we just lost you, but you can click again. You can come back. Mr. President, your financial secretary, his network just went off. So any other information about this association, we understand the troubles you've been having with your network system. Any other inputs towards collaborating with the efforts of this association to make it grow? Your your financial secretary just his network too was also an issue, and we will keep
Okay.
with.
Uh,
Yes, you can go on.
okay. Thank you very much.
Yes, financial secretary, you're back, and your president is now in the middle. He was coming to answer some questions, and the network is still a problem. So yes, you can go ahead. We are glad he's having a backup. You still said he's working with a
Hello.
team. Yes, Mr. President, keep going.
Hello.
Yes, we can hear you.
My network will be bad.
Keep talking, Mr. President. We can hear you. Mhm. Or the financial secretary, any other thing you want to add? You were talking and your network disappeared, but glad you're back live.
Okay.
Oh,
Sorry, my network has been very disturbing. A little correction somewhere. I just want to give a correction somewhere.
Okay.
Okay, I just want to give a correction somewhere before I continue, sir. I think, yes, based on what my secretary has said, she has actually done good. I just want to say that concerning the venue is at Yaoundé. It will be taking place at Kilum Square, which is actually at Sians in Yaoundé. And the date for the grand fundraising is on the 27th of July, not 29. There's a mix up there. It's on the 27th of July. And just wish to say that if we are appreciating on this fundraising today, it's based on our past experiences that we have faced in the institution so far. Until present date, we know that due to crisis, the school is operating under a temporary structure in Bamenda. And if we can examine ourselves back right when we see in school, we discover that we face a lot of difficulties back then when we were still in school. And since education now is is based on digitalization, we thought it wise that it would be good we help our junior sisters, our brothers who are presently in schools now, to equip their computer laboratories so that the lessons of digitalization can be well transmitted, and equally to help them to learn that skills and to learn the computers so that when they come out, they can be able to give digitalization a lesson proper. And we to communicate with you that I have not actually discussed with the institution to know what they need, but I've been working with them in diverse ways, and I know what they are lacking, and I know what my juniors and sisters they really need. Because when we were in JKGM, we faced a lot of difficulties that we begged laptop to attend classes with. So I think that due to the love that ENIET, the JKGM community has shown to us, we thought it wise that it would be equally be good that we at our own level as a ex-student to do something too for that institution. Remember that we actually attended a school where we were operating under a community structure. If Uku and at last did not love us and value that institution much, they wouldn't have provided that space or go so far to construct the structure for us to attend our classes. And I think since we are part of the community, we equally need to participate in the development of that community. And because of the lesson and the love Uku and Inyet has taught us, we thought it wise that it would be good to we will help our junior ones who are in schools now to equip their computer laboratory so that by coming out, they can equally have knowledge and good knowledge about computer, and to equally go so far to help them to type their project as they'll be defending. So with that, I think so far we have some challenges that we have been facing. And the
Okay.
first challenges that we face here is the level of insecurity and communication. Because with our goals and objectives, our first goal is that we must rally all the graduates from ENIET JIKEJEM. And due to the crisis that is rocking our country that you all know, it has been very, very difficult for us to go down into support to bring all of them. And since our meeting to usually host but online, it's quite challenging for us at the same time to actually rally everybody on board. And the next challenges is that we are really pleading with our colleagues and our brothers who are out there to join the moving train so that together we can tie a bundle, because a single hand cannot do so. That you hear to our objective and the dream that we have so that Cameroon can be better and be emerged by 2035. So I think we must start from somewhere. So that is just the contribution that I can be able to give at this present moment. I'm sorry my network was very, very disturbing.
Thank you for coming in. And once your network started being stable, the one of your financial secretary just went off. So it's interchanging. And thank you for this moment that you've come to Oko and beyond to talk with us. And there's some questions that the financial secretary already answered. Any other words that you bringing in to let us know? Any ideas that your financial secretary didn't touch that you want to put to us so we can know through this platform about your situation, about ENIET?
Okay. I think he has almost said everything. He has almost said everything. And just to say that at the level of the association, we have already started our internal fundraising, which the fundraising is just within us, the student teachers. And we are just encouraging and pleading with everybody that is outside there listening to this voice to know that thing, because I think many do not know that ENIET JIKEJEM have an association of the ex-student association. I think one of our major reasons we have challenges that we've been facing is that we have not yet registered this association to be actually legal, but it is on the pipeline and we are already working with it. So we are just pleading and calling on my dear brothers and sisters who are listening to me this evening to know that we love you so much and we wish that together we can continue to share the love and happiness that when we were at JKGEM we were sharing. And I know that many do not know because this platform is combined. It's made up of about 5 badges of ENIET JIKEJEM. and not all of us are here. And if I want to follow the statistics of all the graduates that have left in ENIET JIKEJEM, so we see that we are lacking because not everybody is here. So I'm just calling on you and encouraging you that the love and the memories we shared at ENIET JIKEJEM, this place too is worth more than that. And we are not only here to greet and communicate or laugh with everybody or with you, but we equally have some guidelines. We have a constitution that we are following. And with this constitution, we have set guidelines on how you, as a member, being part of us, you can equally benefit. And remember that our main objective is not just to help you when you are no more, but to share with you and to equally assist you in a little way when you are see our life, maybe in times of joyful and in times of sorrowful moments. So we are having quite a lot that has been taking place in this platform. So many things have been happening. So we are just encouraging you and inviting you guys to come and discover things that you were not yet informed of. So thank you very much, sir.
Yes, we have Juan Emmanuel says, in fact, I'm a product of that school from building and construction. So that's what he commented. So in the comment section, you can reach out to him if he's not yet part of the association. He's watching from Betwa. He says, good work, President. And so if he's not yet part of the association, you're going to hold him right away. And there's a question on what motivated the creation of this
No?
institution. Yes. So we took that question already. And we also, someone is having a concern about, yes. So we've answered those questions. Yes, Mr. Financial Secretary, we having people watching from Ngwenke2, Roland Gum, from Kiyon. We have people watching from Ichim, Oko, and other areas, which means that the information is going on many areas. We have Elias Munda watching from Abakwa. I know it's one of my good friends. Is on that technical field. Elias Munda is watching from Abakwa. And you're saying that on the 27th of July 2024 in Yaoundé, there shall be a fundraising for you people. I also put that in the section. Thank you for coming up with that correction. I'm going to highlight it again. So viewers, you can share this. It's also found on our YouTube. It's also found on our Facebook. If you have other questions, today has been a struggle because the president and the network issues. But thanks for the collaboration with the financial secretary, Mr. Bruno, and we can equally reach them at a certain number they have provided. We can call, we can text on that number 681-041-976. And any last word for us before we take leave of you today? If the president is still, yes.
I just want to encourage everybody who left ENIET JIKEJEM to join the moving train.
Okay.
We desire to do more than what we think. As far as ENIET JIKEJEM is concerned, I want to encourage us all. You know, while living in ENIET JIKEJEM, not everybody is employed in the public sector. Some are employed in the private sector, and some are self-employed.
Mm-hmm.
The little you have, from nothing you are having, you should think of ENIET JIKEJEM. It's a burden on me as an individual, particularly if there was that means for me to perform a magic and raise that school to a standard that everybody would desire attending, maybe passing through the school. I would do it from my own personal perspective, but it is just impossible. Impossible. I want to say that let us come together as one and work for the growth and the development of ENIET JIKEJEM. as the government assists us also, so that those who are
Okay.
coming behind us, they will have sound training.
Thank you very much, sir, here and to communicate with you through the Ukulu in focus. And thank you very much, sir, for welcoming us. And thank you very much for being with us, for listening to us this evening, for giving us a listening ear, and for supporting us. And just to say, I'm calling on all my brothers and sisters. I'm calling on all my colleagues listening to us this evening, to say that the doors of EJIKESA, and we wish that you should be part of us. And to give a word to my people, my community, Uku, to say that please, we are ready for your call, and we wish to please that this exercise and the project that we are having, it is not only for us, but that because you are our mothers, you are our fathers, and you have about us. So we wish to say that please, we are hoping and willing to see you on the 27th of July in Yaoundé at the Kilum Square, which is located at Sians in Yaoundé. And we wish to say that if you are touched by our project and you wish to support us, please, the doors are open. And be it whatever may come in, we say thank you. And we are thanking you in advance because we know that you love us and we love you and you are going to support us. So thank you very much, sir. It has been a pleasure being with you. Okay.
All right. Thank you so much. And it's from there that we will call it a day on Oko and beyond. And thank you for coming, and we wish you well. And for those who have been watching and listening, you can share so we can have reactions on the comment section, as well as programming another time that we will be having better network on the other side. Thank you. Obeso.